What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It is Monday, May 21st, 2018, just depending on how long this runs for. So far, we've been over our first two parts of our summer survival. Today, we're going to go into part three. So, we've talked about getting hydrated, we've talked about getting outside, we've talked about making the best of the situations that you're in, not starving yourself to kind of get through a situation. But now, a big one that may seem kind of counterintuitive to a lot of people is relax. It's that simple. Get outside, start relaxing, start doing things that are going to allow your body to relax, allow your body to recover. So, a lot of you guys come in, and I see it a lot, and Isaac sees it a lot, and Stephanie sees it a lot. We all see it a lot when we meet with people. But the biggest thing that all you guys are missing is the recovery aspect. And I've said this before, but a lot of times people are coming in here, they're under eating, they're working out super hard, which is amazing, and that's what we want you guys to do. We want you to get fitter, we want you guys to get healthier. But you're coming in and you're overworking yourselves, you're not eating enough, and then you go outside and you're like, hey, they said get some sunlight, so I'm going to go outside and I'm going to spend the next 15 to 20 minutes just doing abs outside. Okay, that's not that bad, but then you're going to do the sauna after that, and then you're going to do some other stuff. Well, the body's only built to adapt so much per day. So you hear a lot about people doing 2-a-days. You hear a lot about people going into training camps where they're there 3 or 4 hours a day. All those things are good. All those things have their place. But the difference is that's the job of certain people. So if you think about like football players or basketball players or swimmers, if they're going into multiple sessions of workouts a day, that's all they have to do. That's what their job is. That's what they're dedicated to doing. So they're getting up every day. They're going to work. They're going to work out. Not going to work. They're going to work, but that work for them is their workout. So they're getting up. They're eating breakfast. They're going. They're having a shake maybe after practice. Then they're going back to practice again. That is their sole function. A lot of times people who aren't even stressed or aren't even stressed are overtaxed because they're trying to make time to get up and get here at like 5 o'clock in the morning, do their workouts, then go to their full-time job, then try and get a workout at lunch, and then after that they're trying to get a workout in before they go home to get dinner ready for the kids and get the kids off to bed. And some of you guys don't have kids, but you're trying to get home to let the dogs out or whatever, and we end up building more stress than our body needs. And I know we've talked about this in the past, but every time that you have a stressful response in your body, whether it is dehydration, whether it's lack of sleep, whether it's poor nutrition, all those things are stresses in the body. What that does, it allows your body to mobilize and burn sugar more freely. So if your body is burning sugar freely, then it's not burning fat. It's going to burn one, it's going to burn the other. It can burn both at the same time. The biggest problem is we don't coach our bodies to do it. And then once the sugar burn goes up to a certain point, your blood sugar will start to crash, and then you end up binge eating on whatever is around you. So, big things to focus on, not necessarily getting more activity in the summer, because we want that. We want you getting outside, we want you going for walks, we want you doing things, but don't try and compound everything. Don't try and do more work now because you think you can get ahead of the curve. Your body won't let you get that much extra work done per day without running the risk of injury, especially since you're not conditioned for it. So if you spent all winter on the couch and now you got up and said, hey, I'm going to drop 20 pounds because June's right around the corner, and to do that, I'm going to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to go for a run, and then I'm going to work out on my lunch break, and then I'm going to go for a 3-mile walk every night after I eat dinner. Okay, that's not that bad if you've been doing it for a while, if your body's conditioned to do that. If not, you're going to start getting a lot of aches and pains. Your body's going to start getting tired. You're going to start feeling more fatigued. Eventually, things will just start breaking and wearing down. So don't try and overdo it. Don't try and compensate with exercise. Make better food choices because that's obviously why we're here. Nutrition is going to be anywhere from 75% to 90% of what you're changing. But sometimes you just got to do less. I know people think it's a badge of honor to do more. I did a 5-hour workout today. I did a 6-hour workout today. I've been working out like 3 times a day. There's no pride in getting injured. There's no pride in not reaching your goals. There's only pride in reaching your goals, and there's only one way to do it, and that's the intelligent way. I know we had a seminar this weekend for nutrition class, and one of the things we talked about is there's no one size fits all answer, but there are a lot of ways to prevent injury, and that's what we want to do. So from a nutrition standpoint, we can't give you all the answers because everyone doesn't know all the answers yet. There's not a single person that you can find that knows everything about nutrition, and you're not going to find a single person who can give you those answers and make sure that those answers are right for your body. But we can tell you about preventing injuries, and that's something that happens a lot as summer sets in. You have dehydration. Your connective tissue is think about being brittle, think about being fragile. So you're going to put a lot of strain on it. You're going to be in here 2 or 3 times a day. That connective tissue isn't ready for it, and then eventually it just breaks, and that's how injuries happen. So, best word of advice for surviving the summer at this point: make sure you're getting plenty of water. Make sure you are resting and recovering. You're not trying to jam extra workouts into the nooks and crannies of your day. It's okay if you want to go lay out in the sun. Go lay